afternoon from Moran Press. Today I'm going to do a author introduction, someone that you may or may not have encountered before now. It's Shelby Kent-Stewart, one of the authors at Moran Press. I'm actually going to start by introducing a work that isn't from Moran Press. It's from another small press that had released one of her novels. And the one I'm going to focus on today is Surviving Sydney. This is a romance thriller, and it's the first fiction I read of Shelby's. It was how I was introduced to her work. I encountered her on Twitter. I, bumped elbows with her on a few topics, and I really liked the way she thought. So when I saw her link to one of her books up, this one, I went and got an ebook copy of this title, and I will tell you that I was just blown away. Now, when I read some of the other reviews that were on Amazon.com, they were very solid reviews. They mostly 5 stars and highly recommended, but none of them really prepared me for the book. Most of them focused on the romance thriller type part, which it is. This book is certainly a romance thriller, but what it really is in depth is a character study. And unlike a lot of the other books in the genre of romance thrillers, this book really delves into the main female character and is really a powerful book. Talks about her past and some of the rather unsavory things that have happened to her and how they shape on the current narrative, which is, admittedly a pulse-pounding thriller like some of the others of the genre, but it goes so much deeper than that. Also, Shelby has a very unique style that, if you haven't encountered it, I highly recommend giving a chance. She alternates POV with the lead male character and the lead female character, alternating chapters. So you get a real back and forth almost of the view of the story, and it really gets you down into the nitty-gritty of what's going on. But the major difference of what separates out Shelby from some of the other of these genre is that depth of psychological aspects to it. And you really get to feel the main character as she goes through this journey, an explosive one. And it does have elements like almost a thriller. Some of this reminded me of like Jason Bourne, and really fast-paced and explosions and cars, and there's some real pulse-pounding action in here. But at heart, it keeps coming back to the character growth and the arc of that lead character. And it's a wonderful book. This is like I said, this isn't from Moran Press, but I wanted to give it a real pitch because it was my first introduction to Shelby's work, and I was so impressed that I really wanted her to come join Moran Press for a long time, and I'm so glad that she did. Her work is just quality, top-notch fiction, and you're going to get romance and action and adventure, but what you're going to get is something in depth, something that as I said to her one time, it's almost like a romance thriller literary work. There's definitely the underlying story is very important. It's not just the mechanism for delivering the action scenes. And you're going to get to know this lead character in an intimate way, and her warts and all the problems and the issues she's had, and how she grows to face those through the action of this book. So I'm going to attach the link right under the live feed on my Twitter handle. So when you're done this, if you want to take a look at the book at Amazon, you can just click that link. I thank you for taking part in watching, and I hope you check out this book, Surviving Sydney.